guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'll show you how to make a DIY tufted headboard. I've been wanting to have a headboard, and every time I go online, the ones that I really like are very expensive. It's at least $400, and I was like, I can't spend so much money on the headboard. And so I look on YouTube. I have never done anything like this before. The closest thing that I have done was reupholstering our dining chair. The first thing we need is a pegboard. Pegboard for me is easier than plywood and other stuff because pegboard has already holes. It's easier for me to measure how many diamonds I make. If you want to use a pegboard, just buy the brown one because whiter one is more expensive. The next thing that we're gonna use are the foam or the mattress pads. So just so you know, you can buy the mattress pads at Walmart, but this one, I bought this from a Facebook Marketplace. And then I have batting, and I have my fabric, and I have crystal buttons, multi-purpose adhesive, the glue for the buttons. I have upholstery needle and thread. First thing that we have to do is put the foam on top of the pegboard. Our bed is a king-size bed. The measurement is 76 inches wide, but this headboard is going to be 79 inches. And that's okay if your headboard is wider than your bed. We're going to put a couple of foam on top of the pegboard, and the measurement of our foam is 1 1/4. Always remember to put the rough part facing the pegboard. So guys, this is the pegboard with the foam. So the next thing, we have to measure how many diamonds we're going to do. So that would require us to flip this. This is the back of our pegboard. And if you notice, I already made diamonds on this pegboard. Before buying this pegboard, I already know the measurement of our bed, and this pegboard had to be cut at the store. So when I bought this, I had to make sure how many diamonds I'm going to make. So here I had to make, I think it's 12, then 13, and then 12, and then 13. So for me, it's easier to have a pegboard because you just count the holes. Holes of a pegboard are 1 inch apart. So using the diamond pattern at the back, I'm going to make diamond patterns here. So I'm poking holes using the chopsticks, and it's perfect size. And I'm gonna use the marker to mark here so I know where to make holes later. Next thing that you have to do is poke a hole in every dot you made. Hey guys, we are now on our next step after putting all the holes.
Thank you for everything you do.
Thank you for everything you do. So now we're gonna use our batting. You just have to use your stapler to secure at the back. Hey guys, we are on day number 2 of doing our headboard, and as you notice, I'm inside the house at the moment because outside it's raining, and I was in the garage yesterday, and if you notice, it was a bit noisy. I will only do sewing. One thing that I forgot to mention yesterday was the length of my headboard. The measurement of the pegboard is 4 feet by 8 feet. So when I got it, I only asked them to cut, you know, the 8 feet. But I didn't ask the store to cut the 4 feet. So if you notice, this is 4 feet, but at the bottom is just flat. So it's just a pegboard. There's no foam because my foam was only 35 inches. So if you want to do that, you can buy a pegboard and have them cut 79 inches by 35 inches. And I realized this part of the headboard is going to be the legs. which means that I don't have to hang it when I put it in our bedroom. So now the next part that I'm going to do here is the hardest and the trickiest part of our project, and that is putting the fabric on the headboard. I've been watching probably 10, 15, 20 YouTube videos just to make this right, but of course, you know, this is my first time, so I'm not so sure if I'm going to do this right. Anyways, from what I've watched, you have to start from the middle. So I have this long needle, probably it's 3.5 inches long, but I believe this is not an upholstery needle, but I think it's okay because I'm not sewing leather anyways, and my thread is a heavy duty one. For this step, I'm not going to put the buttons right away. Other videos that I watched, they put the buttons, and other ones they put the buttons using glue at the very end. So I'm going to start in the middle. It's a little bit dark at the back, so I'm going to use my cell phone flashlight, okay, to find the diamonds. This place is actually perfect for me to do this because I'm sitting down while I'm doing my sewing. So warning, this project is going to hurt your back and your other muscles, so if you want to do this, make sure you're ready for it. So there's the first 3 I made, and every diamond I put them staple wire, and I'm going to secure my thread in them. Here I'm already done with my first line. First ones are a little bit hard to do, but as you go along, it takes easier and easier. The first holes I made were like 10 minutes, and then the last one I made, this one, it was 3 minutes. For the buttons, I decided to make these. I compared these, which has the same fabric, and this, the bare one. I thought this would look good, but because of the holes, it looks cheap. So I decided I'm gonna use this one instead. So what I'm doing right now is I'm making these, and I don't have a special button. I'm using the same button that I have all these excess fabric, because I don't have the special one that they use to make the buttons. I cut the fabric into this size, and I wrap the buttons into this, and using my thread and my needle, I sew this. Really easy actually, because it doesn't take me 1 minute to do one button, and just to make sure that there's no excess fabric around it and it's like perfect circle. There you go. And I just tighten the thread at the back and lock it using the needle. There you go. And that's it. You don't have to spend so much money on the special button. And then I just cut the excess fabric. There you go. So this is it. And then I'm gonna glue this part into the headboard. It did not cost me a lot of money to have this button. Hey guys, this is our third day of doing this project. And yesterday I was able to do all of these things. So now the last 2 things that we need to do are putting the buttons and folding the edges. You can interchange these 2 things. You can fold the edges first, or you can put the buttons, and then last is to fold this one. But I'll show you how you fold it. This part, you fold it like this, okay, to make these kind of pattern on this side. And then using the staple gun, you do that. Okay, easy peasy. Then you do it on each of these. And repeat until you finish the whole thing, and just make sure that at the very edge, stretch it properly so it looks good, like that. For putting the buttons, you can either use this one, the industrial strength adhesive, or the glue gun. So I tried both of them. For this one, it would take at least half an hour before you can put the buttons. But the glue gun, it's so fast, so I prefer using the glue gun. So I have my glue here, and that's it. Go. Easy peasy. Yeah, you can push this button.
Oh yeah, that's not moving. Okay.
Okay, our bed! Okay, Mommy, Daddy's bed! I'm so happy. Are you done, Daddy?
Almost. Boy!
Hey guys, there you go. There's our headboard. It's a success. I was able to do it. Yay! It's worth all the body pain. I'm so happy of how it turned out. It's not perfect, but for a first timer and for somebody who didn't have a lot of experience, I was able to pull it off. So yeah, if I was able to do it, you can do it too. If you want to do this, make sure that you have a lot of patience. You are ready for body aches. You're ready for, you're ready to lose your patience. It's a hard work, but it is worth it. It's worth it. Every needle poke. Look at this. I had this when I was making this, and then also my nails, I had to cut them because I usually have long nails. If you guys are planning to do this, please make sure that,
Mommy.
I'm not angry. Right now, I'm so happy. But when you were playing while I was doing it, of course, I got upset because I wanted to do it really quick. But anyway, guys, if you are happy with how it turned out, if you are happy with this video, please hit that subscribe button. Please give me a thumbs up and share this video to your friends, to other DIY moms out there. So guys, I would like to say thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you again on my next vlog. Thank you so much and have a great day. Bye! Mwah. Bye!